What is happening? Why are you doing this? Yo people, Gator doing here for another video. This video is going to be in Farming Simulator 19, and today we are back in the firefighting series, and that's because you guys wanted a part 3. People like Anthony did request it in the comment section, so I do appreciate it. And additionally, I asked you guys what vehicles to bring over, and well, let's just say that everyone wanted the Hummer, and quite a few wanted this water truck. So shout out to Charlie for asking for the Hummer. And then today, the plan is we have a bit of renovation work we have to do. We have to open up a pretty cool package as well and install something onto one of our vehicles. But let's load this thing up. It should be pretty good. Happy with its location. And the reason you guys wanted this vehicle to be brought over, at least from what I heard in the comment section, was it was really because of that ripped American flag. It looks so cool. It's a great decal. I wish more mods had similar kind of things on them. And because we're bringing over the Hummer, I also want to bring over some tow hooks. You guys probably know why. If you don't, you'll find out pretty soon. Here, come on, can I pick you up? And I'll just bring this right over to here. All right, that's now attached on the back. I wonder if we're able to fit another one on there. All right, I managed to fit 2 of the 3, so we'll have to leave that third hook, but no big deal. Let's get on moving, and I guess I should show you the lighting configuration since we didn't do that in the previous episodes. So yeah, this is how it looks. Really nice. There are some lights on the back. I do like how those are right beside each other, the lower ones. And obviously we have our top light bar, and then even in the front grille, looks to be 4 different LEDs. Okay, so we got the Hummer on here, and now you guys are probably wondering why I'm not bringing over those other fire trucks you saw. And that's just because we already have way too many. I wasn't going to bring these over. I only did it because it was requested. Those are just going to have to go to some other fire departments. They will like those rigs, so there's no issue with that. But let's get moving. We are now hitting the open water and we're gaining quite a bit of speed. I like having a smaller load on this because I don't have to worry as much about it flying around. And just again, for anyone who did not see last video, this is how the first person view looks. I like it. I see why it exists. I also like how you can sit on the other side. But for my personal preference, third person view just seems to work much better. We're approaching the dock now. It's just up ahead, so let's start dropping down our speed. And you guys probably can tell, I still have that vehicle in the water. If you don't know how that got there, you might want to check out the last video. You guys were letting me know in the comment section that the game was just trying to troll me because a lot of unexpected things were happening. But hopefully today will be a bit different. Let's unfold this ramp and we should be good to drive on off. So let's get the tanker off of here. There we go. And here's how the first person view looks, for anyone wondering. Alright, so here is the fire station. It's starting to get a little bit laggy in this area, but I do have an idea for how to address that, which you guys will find out in the near future. Alright, let's try backing up in first person. I can see the line pretty well, so I'm kind of confident that we'll do this correctly. It's probably just going to be a matter of our angle, and okay, wait. Yeah, we can just stick our head out the window, so here we go. Alright, that should be good. We are all parked up. We can turn off the engine. That side looks good. And that side looks good as well. Now let's transport the Hummer. Here we go. Heading off the boat. Still can't believe what we did last video. This is so sad to look at. But I guess that means we can use a Hummer more often. So it's probably not that bad of a thing. Like, this Hummer is pretty beautiful. And this can just drive up anything with no issues at all. Like, look at this hill. But I guess that's what you get when you have military technology put into one of these. So I'm just gonna park this at the front door since it's time to check out that package that was delivered. And just for safety, I will make sure it's not blocking our big garage door in case a random call does come in. Today's fire danger is reading at level extreme. So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be wrong, but you never know. We're going to have to move this battalion vehicle out from the front door. We put it here last video, kind of jokingly, but I also really just didn't know where it belongs. I'll just park it beside the ladder truck for now, making sure there's more than enough space for firefighters to get by. And here is the package. Look at this, guys. We got a winch. And I'm assuming the department did that since we did sync a Jeep last video. And I know that the Hummer is not our heaviest of vehicles, is probably a better option for the winch to go on. But I chose the Hummer since we've used it with winches in the past, and it's just going to be able to get to all of our locations, which is the main thing that I care about. There's no point to have it on a vehicle that might not even get to wherever it is needed. I believe there's some way to get the hook to attach to the winch. Let me see if I can get that to work. Yep, it worked. Okay, so this hook is now secure. It literally says secure hook. And that's not going anywhere. I love how that's integrated into the design. I guess we can just pull up the other hook. So there we go. Yeah, that's going to be flying around a bit. What is happening? Why are you doing this? All right, you know what? It looks to have gotten stuck. So we're just going to go with it. And for now, we're just going to park right over here. Okay, so we have all the vehicles in their parking spots. But I complained about this last video, and I'm going to say it again. We have an issue. And that is that these aren't covered. Some of these vehicles have very important technology on the top. This has some hoses and some netting. We also have our ladders and what I like to call the skipping ropes. And we even have pylons in some of the trunks. So I was looking at the landscape around, and there is an open spot up this hill over that way, but it's pretty far away, so I don't know if we really want that to be associated with the station. We would also have to buy that land. Now, I would just put some kind of structure in this area, but I don't want to do that because there's no fencing, and that would be another expense having to be paid, which is not ideal for the budgets we were working with. So let's close that up, and let me go over the actual solution. And that solution's to just use an easy shed. So let's place it down right now. Here we go. I am really happy with how this looks. We can still access that gate and the gate over here. Now the decision is, what direction should the vehicles go in here? I've thought of two different ways. The first option is to have it go this way, and that would mean we have to back up or drive forward between the poles. Now there's plenty of space, but it's an obstacle we're going to have to watch out for. However, if we put the vehicles this direction, all we have to watch out for is hitting other vehicles. Now, that does mean we won't have the easiest way to line them all up, but I'm pretty sure we're a skilled enough driver to do that ourselves. So I'm going to decide, let's go this direction. If you guys think I should have chosen the other way, then comment down below and I'll switch it off camera. Now, you're probably wondering what vehicle I'm going to put under there first. And I actually decided ladder 1. And I chose ladder 1 because it is in a terrible location. Okay, let's back on up ladder truck 1 into the area. The first vehicle we're ever going to be putting under this new structure. All right, there we go. It's a pretty good spot. I'm happy with it. Next vehicle is going to be this FL70. And I chose that because of the skipping ropes. Now, if you don't know why I'm calling these skipping ropes, you're going to have to watch the other episodes of this series. It was either in episode 1 or 2. It was pretty funny what happened. Alright, I parked it here, but I'm taking another look, and we probably should move it over a bit, since I want more than enough access to get to every single one of these vehicles. Yeah, I'm much happier with that position. The third vehicle I'm bringing is the F350, since it has so much equipment on the top, with no real secure method of locking that down from people just jumping in our area and messing with it. The fourth fire truck we're bringing over is going to be this water tanker that we just brought up here today, since I just want it to be clean all the time. I don't want the American flags getting dirty on the side. Now I want to fit more vehicles under here, but we're running into a bit of an issue. Since we chose to go that direction, we only really have room for 4 in each row. And the ladder truck 1, I don't really want a vehicle in front of just because it is very hard to navigate around. But for the other fire trucks, I would assume if we have something like right here, a vehicle here, or even right here, we should be able to navigate around without impacting our arrival times to each scene. That should be all good to go. I'm choosing this truck to bring over because it has all those hoses, and I just don't want to organize them if someone does mess with it. I guess since we're the chief, it would be one of the other firefighters doing it, but it's still best to just, I don't know, leave it there. I think I'm going to just bring over this as the final vehicle, since putting these between the other fire trucks is going to help us when we have to drive on out. Alright, we look to be all good. Hopefully you guys like the layout I chose. If you have a better idea, just comment down below. And I guess we can just drive the ladder truck forward a bit since there's nothing keeping it behind. Pretty sure this is a good position for ladder truck 1. It's a little bit further forward so we can just drive on out if needed, but the other fire trucks that are behind can still navigate their way through if needed. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any calls done today. No fires or heavy rescues. But that's definitely something I want to do in the future, and if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, comment down below letting me know that you want a part 4. But that's the end of this video. Why not click the secret video in the top right corner? But first, make sure to subscribe and click the thumbs up button down below. That's also where you can find my Discord server, in the description. It has many different links with many other very useful links, such as my Twitter, Instagram, Patreon page, merchandise store, and even the Garrett Plays membership link. You guys are awesome. Bye bye.